I don't think that God was created. I think that God is the first and only creator. I don't think that there could be anything before.
I think in my mind, God just kind of transcends that, like he is the origin of everything.
Even if you don't believe that the beginning of the universe is God making the universe and that it's the Big Bang, well, that's the scientific theory, I still think that in our everyday, everything that has been created, even if it was created by humans, is God's creation.
It could be a far-fetched thing, I mean, I don't know, but he is just the kind of origin of what we know and understand, and being that like we are beings that are in space and go through time, that question applies to us, but if God is eternal, space and time don't matter. I just don't think it applies.
Free will is really interesting, especially from a Catholic standpoint, because we learn about it all the time, that God created humans with free will, and people like to say if God created humans and God only creates good, then why is there sin? Why is there evil?
I think that free will is something that we do have. I think it's something that we have to have, or else why would we be doing what we're doing? I think that there's many, just an infinite number of paths for us to take.
And it's because of this beautiful power of free will that he also bestows upon us human beings. The free will to explore, to reject, to, deny or accept. I think it's a really beautiful thing.
In the long run, I think God has a plan for all of us, and we just can't see it. I just don't think it's something that we can know until we're not here anymore.
If God had a creator, it would be human beings. We learn in school that humans tend to create gods to explain what they don't understand, and that these gods that they create evolve into full religions.
It would be something that surpasses anything that God is, or what we know as God. Then you start to think, well, what would be the creator of that? And what would be the creator of that?
The only thing as powerful as God would be like human creativity and the filling in the blanks and using something so supreme and unanswerable to answer for all of creation and all of beauty. I think it's a very human thing to do, is to create God.
If it stops with God, then I feel like I'm more at peace knowing that God is kind of the cap of that, because how far could you keep going with the hierarchy, It would just go forever and ever, so it has to stop somewhere. What we know as God is the creator of all things and all loving, all knowing. If that is our base, that's kind of just the cap, isn't it?